These are a few of the prints that I completed after I had done the long haul technique. And this one I really loved. You can see all the shimmer in there. This one was another one that I did, and I put a green center and then Titan Buff on the outside. And then there was this one, which I was really disappointed in. I just didn't love the way the background looked, and I didn't love how it wasn't really very crisp and clear. So this is another one that I did early on when I was experimenting with this process, and I actually really like how this one turned out. But I left the centers of all these flowers blank because I wanted to be able to add some pan pastels to them. So that's what I thought I would do today. And this is my basic set of pan pastels that I'm going to use. I'm going to use a little bit of burnt sienna, and I'm just going to go in. Okay, so that looks nice. Next I'm going to add some red iron oxide. I'm going to use a little darker color, which is raw umber, right here. See how this works. I'm going to take a little bit of white, just a little bit. I just tapped my tool into it, and I'm just going to give this a little bit of a highlight. Actually really nice, but I'm going to add a little bit of yellow, just a little bit of yellow ochre. I'm just going to add it to my tool. Let's try a little bit of phthalo blue. Let's just add a little bit in here. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. I actually really like that. Alright, so I'll finish these up off camera. I did finish up all the blue. Now I thought, well, a little bit of a highlight. So let's add a little bit of this turquoise blue right there. A little bit of a highlight. It's showing up a little bit. I actually switched over to the white because that seemed to be showing up on this dark background a little bit better. Alright, there you have it. This one, I was just seriously disappointed in it. Alright, I'm going to use phthalo green. A little turquoise up here, a little highlight. This is a phthalo green tint. So I'm going to use some of that just to put a little bit more up in here. These are the darker ones. These are the shades, and this is a phthalo blue shade. So I'm going to go into phthalo blue just a little bit. I'm just going to darken this in just a bit more. Now I will need to spray with my pastel spray both of these. I could actually just seal these like I showed you in the video where I did the Celestial Gateway. I showed you how to seal it with just some matte medium on your gel plate, and I could do that. I'm wondering if this is a phthalo green shade, and I'm just wondering if I just brought some of that. I'm just gonna kind of in this background area a little bit, just go into it just a bit, just to kind of smooth out some of that background that I don't really like, so I'll let you look at that. I actually think that really helped. So I think what I would do is do some magenta for this. And here's my magenta. Permanent red, and just kind of pump that up just a tad. This is the magenta shade. This is the magenta tint. I wonder what if I used a little ultramarine blue tint. Let's just try it here. I can always take this off if I don't like it. I'm going to go a little bit into the phthalo green tint and just add some of that green back in.